Hi, this is Danny Sawaya with Tucson Strength, and I got Noah Abrahams with Applied Physical Medicine and Tucson Sports Recovery. And I wanted to just talk a little bit about, here at Tucson Strength, we're really happy to have Tucson Sports Recovery in here to offer like a world-class recovery room service with everything from like near-infrared saunas and compression, and then offering hands-on treatments from massage to dry needling with Dr. Noah Abrahams, and one of the best in the business. Always gets me fixed up every time. And it's one of the things I think is super important for most people to have an awesome recovery plan as well as a fitness plan in place. And so for the whole gamut of everything, when people are training, even moderate, the massage is really important for that. And when I'm training really hard, like I'm about to do right now, I'm kicking up my training significantly. I am going to be using this room a lot more with the red light sauna, and then also having Dr. Noah work and do his needling stuff on me to really help keep me in prime performance. Being in my mid-40s, I'm feeling my joints a lot more, and this always kind of gives me the exact tune-up I need to make sure I don't have lags in my training. And so it's really awesome we have this all underneath one roof here at Tucson Strength. So I'm going to have him kind of just talk really quickly, and I'm going to go down, and he's going to needle my calves today because I feel like I have 45-year-old ankles. So.
Cool, Danny. Thank you for that. Yeah. So, as Danny so eloquently stated, I'm Noah Abrahams, Dr. Abrahams. Let's talk specifically about recovery and needling and how it all works, because most people use it as kind of like I'm broken, fix me. When really, when you're in the training process, regardless of if it's a peaking cycle, whether you are deloading or whatever, you should be doing some sort of recovery to enhance whatever you're doing. We can use the near infrared to help with stress management. I mean, I don't know about you, but I own my own business, so my boss is a real jerk, and he makes me feel really uncomfortable at times. So he causes me a lot of stress. So when I use the near infrared every day, but I use it more so when I'm training harder because I want to get into that recovery state. Needling, I personally get needled every week, but I also try to get a massage every week. I'm not always as diligent with that, but I try to. What we're going to be working on with Danny today is he was talking about how his calves, he's waking up in the morning and he just has some difficulty walking. So we're just gonna, we have looked at them earlier and we have ascertained the origin of the problem coming from his calves. So we're just gonna throw some sharp things to his calves, release the tension, give him some things to do on his own, and he'll feel better. So here we go.
I'll probably jump at one point and cry like a little baby, but it's all right.
Jessica, do you want to bring the camera a little bit closer? Okay, thanks. Cool.
Man, on the screen.
I will. There we go. Notice that Danny, of course, is always wincing. Thanks. Yeah, so we left Danny on here for about 10 minutes or so. As we get them out, there's three things that we always accomplish when we are needling. One of them is there's a desensitization of the pain receptors. Those are called nociceptors. Don't worry, no quiz. So when we desensitize the nociceptors, it actually decreases the pain response so people can move a little better, a little more pain-free. Number two is if you are like me and get frustrated when you're behind a slow car on the freeway, you pass them, you go into a different lane. Well, muscles have a defined number of fibers. So when we have a barrier in one of the fibers, like a trigger point, we want to reduce that trigger point, get that trigger point out of there so all the fibers work evenly and really fluid. If we don't do that, then all the other fibers, aside from the trigger point one, get overused and become sore. Third thing, we can all agree with this one, when you put a needle in the body, we're gonna say kind of like, what the heck is that? The body's gonna send blood flow to figure out what's happening there and help flush out any of that inflamed tissue or damaged tissue. I recommend being needled, once every 7 to 14 days, depending on what's happening with you when you're training hard. When you're training less hard, a massage can be much more effective because you're not causing it as much strain and stress on the body. Danny, you were all set, buddy? Alrighty.
Cool.
So we're gonna go out there and do some stretching, okay?
Cool, awesome. Yeah, I swear by this, and especially because I appreciate. I can feel exactly how it's working and how it's supposed to be working. So, I'm glad we have like one of the most skilled practitioners in town working on me right now. So this is awesome, and I highly suggest you checking this out here at Tucson Strength with Dr. Noah, and you can contact us or contact Dr. Abrahams on our website, and we can get it all set up.
Yep.
Thanks.